Booty. A female's butt. More important than air. More important than food. Oh boy, do I have a story for you guys. I've always known that I've liked lady parts. We've all had babysitters. They're always super duper hot females. I don't know why. When I was younger, I had a babysitter for about a good 4 years, and it would be different babysitters. You know, sometimes it'd be a female, like once it was a dude, but the most memorable babysitting experience that I ever had was my babysitter Taffy. Oh my God. I don't know who named her Taffy, but whoever did, they got it spot on, because she was sweet like candy. Anybody remember that song? No? Moving on. Dude, talk about attractive. Taffy was like a 7 on a scale from 1 to 3. Like, that's how bad this chick was. Chick was light-skinned. She had freckles. Oh my God. Everything about this chick screamed attractive. Everything. I was 4 years old, man, and I still knew where it was good at. I still knew that the back of this chick was firm. Oh boy, was it. I am a chest person. Now, when I say chest, I don't mean dudes, okay? I only say chest because I'm trying to monetize this video. Taffy used to babysit us like 3 times a week when my mom had to go to work. You guys gotta give me some credit, god dang it, okay? Because even at 4 years old, I knew exactly what I wanted out of life. Taffy's boobs. They were so nice. Do not judge me. Dang it. Don't judge me, people. If you saw Taffy back then, you tried to get a taste too. Shoot. She looked like what her name was. Delicious ice candy. Okay, so look. Well, even though I was 4 years old, I was still smart. And I was like, if I could just get a couple of handfuls of her chesticles, then life would be set. Like that was my bucket list at age 4. Sippy cup with juice in it, Saturday morning cartoons, hopefully. And last, but definitely not least, Taffy's boobs. So I hatched a plan, bruh. I'll never forget this. I hatched a plan, a legitimate plan, in order to touch these mugs. I was like, okay, look, I'm 4. And at 4 years old, I knew I was 4 years old. I'm like, look, I'm 4, okay? Taffy is like 62. Okay, I'm joking. She was like 16 or something. Dramatic effect, don't judge me, people. I did it for dramatic effect, don't judge me, people. So I was like, okay, even though I couldn't draw, it was so serious to me that inside my mind, I had like a chalkboard, and I had like pictures. Y'all remember, like, anybody out there remember Law and Order Special Victims Unit? Bruh, whenever they find a criminal, they would lay out his pictures where he's usually at, and then they would draw like a plan out. It was like that, bruh. In my mind, I had a chalkboard because since I was 4, I didn't know how to read and write. But inside my mind, I had drawn up all types of plans. Okay, so my plan was this. I was gonna wait until my mom had already went to work. You feel me? And then I was gonna like let Taffy play with my toys or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then while she was distracted, that would give me complete and utter free range to play with her fun bags. I know the plan sounds simple, but you gotta remember, I was 4 years old, okay? I didn't know what I was doing. I ain't never seen things that I wanted to suck on for anything other than nourishment at the time. So I was a bit new to this, right? So, the day in question came. I set it up and everything, man. I'll never forget it. It was Thursday, and it was like 6 or 7, because she had just given me dinner, and she had set me down to read a bedtime story to me. You already know when a girl got you in her arms and you know what I mean, she reading a story to you, where you at? There it is, right there. Like I knew for a fact that after this would be my chance. So Taffy feeds me my dinner, man. I watch some cartoons, and she's reading me this story. And while she's reading me the story, I'm not listening to anything she's saying to me. And that is because her boobs is right there. They right there, bruh. I'm staring directly into both of them, bro. You know that crease in the middle when the chick got them all pushed up and mashed together and stuff, that big crease in the middle? I'm staring right into that. And I was like, bruh, it is do or die. Now or never. I reached out with both my hands, bruh, both my hands, and grabbed right in the middle of both of them, and started playing with them and stuff and caressing them. I tried to massage it because in my mind I was like, look, if I can make this feel good for her, then she might let me grab these mugs another time. Then she might let me grab these mugs a second time. You feel me? So I've got both of them in my hands. I'm playing with mugs, and in my mind I'm like, bro, this has been 5 minutes. In reality, it was about a good 3 or 4 seconds, which was a lot longer than I thought I would ever have a chance to do this for at that age. Bruh, when I looked up at her, the look on her face was not the look that I wanted it to be. I figured, okay, if I caress him good enough, then she gonna like this. Weirdly enough to me, I don't know, maybe she didn't like black dudes or whatever, but she really didn't like the fact that I had both her boobs in my hands. Bruh, she looked at me, the look on her face was not of pleasure, or at least in this situation, I could have at least gone for surprised or something, right? Bruh, she was not surprised, she was mad. She was mad, she looked at me, and I remember thinking, I knew I was wrong, okay? Let's get this out the way. I knew I was wrong. I knew I was wrong. But in my mind, I'm like, bruh, she can't be mad at me because I'm 4, right? How does she know that I just don't know not to grab her boobs? But for some reason she knew, and I think it was the look on my face, because the look on my face, I remember specifically looking like a deer in headlights. I knew, because I knew I was wrong. I knew how wrong I was for this, but I didn't think she knew that I knew how wrong I was for doing this. Bruh, she borderline threw me out of her arms. She was so offended at me. She was so offended. And I completely understand why. Bruh, so she put me in my room. She put me in bed, man. When my mama got home, I wasn't old enough for her to whoop me yet. But apparently I'd done something so bad that she made an exception and beat the dog crap out of me. Bruh, even worse was the fact that I was scared of the dark at that age, right? I was scared of the dark up until I was 14 or something. Bruh, she locked me in my dark room, turned out all the lights. You know what type of psychological warfare it is to lock a 4-year-old in his room and turn out the light? And I remember about 5 minutes into it, because I knew I couldn't turn on the light because she would just come in and then beat me again. But I was so scared, I remember turning on the light, right? And because I didn't think she would know. I figured, okay, if I just keep crying, then she'll not know I turned on the light. Bruh, I turned on the light, 20 seconds later, she come into the room and beat my butt again and then turned off the light. So I'm stuck in the dark room, I can't turn on the light. I'm scared crapless, and I know how to not be scared to turn on the light, but if I turn on the light, I'm gonna get beaten and then be in the dark again. Bruh. Taffy quit shortly after that. I'm still not sorry. It was so worth it. Oh man, what can I say, man? I really, really like boobs. It's not much I can do about that one, But yeah, man, Taffy never talked to me again, or looked me in the eye for that matter. She never. Oh my God, I remember walking in on my mom talking to Taffy one time, and Taffy was just, I don't know, me personally, I think the only reason why she was mad is because she liked me back. And I know that I am legitimately just lying to myself about this now, but I would like to think that for a 4-year-old, I was pretty decent, you know, like at the fondling, you know, of the female chest area. You know, I'd like to think that I was all in there, you know, but apparently I was bad at it, and she quintessentially called the police. Well, pretty much, I'm pretty sure if I could have went to jail, she'd have called the police on me. The moral of this story is, ask for permission, you know, and if that don't work, just make sure that you are very strong, because you're gonna need that strength in prison, because that's where they're putting people that do that type of stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed the story. You know, there's your boy Blasphemous HD. Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe, or just send money in general. But yeah, man, that's I've got a ton of stories, especially involving fondling chesticles. What's really sad is I actually do. And I'm not sorry. Matter of fact, if there's anything you guys can take from this, just take from it that I am not sorry about any of this, you know, because